Now, y'all, this was the episode where I absolutely knew I couldn't stand Julie. Now, I didn't like Julie when she was messing with young Ethan when they first got into the town, but this cemented it, girl, because why? If you guys are new here, my name is Ashley, and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related. And y'all know that I am here to put you on. And we are back, honey, because we are covering from season one, from season two, up until season three starts in September. Okay. So let's get into episode three, Choosing Day. Now, I'm not a fan really of this Matthews family in general. I don't really like Jim. I don't like Tabitha. The only one of the Matthews that I really like is young Ethan. Okay. That's the only one that I like at this part. So now that we're in the colony house, the Matthews kind of know what's going on. It's time for the choosing day ceremony. And this ceremony consists of them getting together with the town, going to investigate the town itself, right? Because that's an option. You can have your own autonomous life in the town, in your own home, and abide by Sheriff Boyd's regulations and rules, or you can live in the colony house, which is like under a completely different jurisdiction, honey. They live in every day like their last. The elderly are getting bucky naked on couches, communal living style, right? That's what the colony house is all about. And so they have to make a choice and get educated on everything. We know Donna educated Tabitha a little bit in the last episode, but also Ethan is seeing dead people. Yep, just like the Sixth Sense, he's seeing dead people. He's seeing the little boy all in white with the white socks, the shorts, the top, all of the things. Again, Tabitha now is having PTSD. She's like, where are my children? What's going on? I don't know. And so they tell them that it's choosing day and that they have to go. And Julie's like, well, I want to go too. And they said, no, stay with your brother Ethan, because we know at this point he can't even walk. He's still recovering from the accident. Okay. And so they go out there looking at houses. Boyd kind of explains the talismans and what that means and how it kind of protects the homes, and kind of just gives them the rundown, right? Um, Now we're back at Colony House and we meet Jade. Now, Jade was one of the men that was in the car accident. He's the one that actually lived, right? And he thinks that this is a big game. He thinks that this is a big, what is it called? Not a mystery room, escape room. That's what he thinks it is. He thinks his buddy paid all this money. And so he's just making a mockery of everything. Very, very annoying. Okay. Again, Ethan is still seeing the little boy. He's waving at him. I mean, they're having this whole experience. And Kenny's mama is not coping. Now, we know that Kenny's dad was unalived due to Sarah leaving that door open down there, okay, as some sort of sacrifice to these creatures. Now, girl, them creatures don't love you and they're not going to send you back home. All right. Sarah comes in and sees the mom unraveling and Kenny trying to comfort her. And she puts on a pose like, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me help you. Girl, it's your fault. It's your fault. Victor is roaming around with the lunchbox and he knows something's off. He knows something's off and he's like, what's next? He's like, we don't ever get two cars at the same time. We don't ever get two sets of people. All right. We've already experienced that loss, but we're going to be in for more. By the end of this episode, honey, he is digging six graves because he knows something else is about to happen. Julie is making friends with Boyd's son Ellis and his girlfriend in the colony house. And now it's time for the choosing ceremony, right? And so what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Tabitha, Jim, Ethan, we're going to the house. But as far as the rules of the town, everyone has a vote and everyone's vote will stand, right? So Ethan, of course, goes with his parents. Julie, on the other hand, decides that she's going to go with the colony house. You are a child, ma'am. What do you think you're going to do? I don't know if she thought she was going to be a throuple with Ellis and his girlfriend, what kind of vibes she thought it was, like why all of a sudden you're taking this time to assert your independence. I just think it's very weird that she chose that option. Ethan and Victor connect, okay? And he tells Victor, he sees the little boy too. And he says, you do? Oh, we need to go on a journey because we need to figure out why he came back. Okay. And so he's kind of laying the groundwork talking about voyages, and they're connecting because honestly, in my opinion, Victor is still stuck in his youth. If you've watched the series, then you already know kind of his origin story and how he got here. But I still think he's stuck in that place. And I don't know why Jim can't detect that he's not a predator, or that Julie can't, because Julie's kind of scared of him. But Victor ain't a danger in that way. Okay. He's not. Next, we see Jade investigating, and he's going too far. All right, you're going underground, you're going into crypts, you're seeing stuff as you should, because this is not a safe place, sir. Okay. Next, we see Frank, and Frank was the dad who let his family, you know, go the way of the monsters. All right. And, Boyd can't deliver the judgment, but Father Catry is like, listen, what is that going to say about you? That you can't, you made this rule and now you can't stick with it. What is that going to do to the town's morale? What is that going to do to law and order? All of those things. And Frank ultimately makes the decision that he's going to go in the box of his own free will and volition, baby, and he goes out bad, real bad. Chew him up, spit him out. He's a dunner. But I mean, what else did he have to live for? His wife, his child was gone. He was a drunk, a degenerate drunk, right? At that. So it was like there was no real hope for him. Of course, Boyd is mourning because Boyd's kind of sensitive. You know what I mean? He's experienced a lot of loss. But we know what the town of From does. It messes with your mental, it messes with your mind. In addition to being an ever present, ever living, ever breathing threat. Okay. But y'all, in a nutshell, that was episode 3, Choosing Day. I will be back to talk episode 4, honey, because we got to get through season 1 so we can get to season 2, so we can get to season 3. Let me know if you are rewatching with me as we prepare for season 3. Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join the community, become a sweet pea. All right. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.